Hi my dear students. Today we will try to understand the poetry, The Ball poem by John Berryman. In this poetry, what message is John Berryman trying to convey? What is he trying to tell us? Let's try and understand. Before we move to the details of the poetry, let's just summarize the poetry and understand the gist of the poetry. John Berryman talks about life, and in a way we can talk about 4 L's. The letter L. First is life. What is life about? Life is all about love. The second L. We love, and because we love, there is attachment, there are emotions, there are feelings, there are sentiments. In John Berryman's poem, the boy loves the ball. It is a toy, but there are memories attached to it. There are sentiments, emotions attached to that toy. Small children, as you must have noticed, love their toys. These are all material things, material possessions. Later on, love associates with friendship, people, family, our near and dear ones. Now we come to the second L. The second L is losing or loss of something. It can be loss of a toy like the ball in John Berryman's poetry. It can be loss of any possessions that we love. Later on, it can be loss of a friend, a family person, a near or dear person. It can be loss of trust, loss of peace, loss of health, loss of happiness. So the second L that we talk about is loss. So love and then losing something. Losing something that is very close to us. For a child, losing a toy or losing a prized possession gives a lot of grief, sadness. As we grow on, loss of a person, a friend, loss of peace, loss of health is what troubles us, is what gives us grief, unhappiness in life. After love and loss, what is the next L? Learning. Learning to cope with the loss. John Berryman calls it epistemology. Epistemology is the knowledge of loss. So learning to cope with what you have lost. Learning to understand your responsibilities. Learning to value what you love. And how to move on. Learning to accept. And learning to move on. Learning to withstand. Learning to stand up. So we've learned about the 4 L's that can sum up John Berryman's poetry, The Ball poem.
What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What? What is he to do? I saw it go. Here, the poet is asking, what is the condition or the state of the boy's mind who has lost his ball? The ball here is a symbol for something that we hold close to us. The ball here is symbolic. The boy has probably played with that ball for a long time. His memories, his feelings, his emotions are attached to that ball. What is he to do? I saw it go. So the poet says, he saw it. He observed the boy from a distance. Merrily bouncing down the street and then merrily over. There it is in the water. So we can see the ball merrily bouncing down the street and falling into the water. No use to say, "Oh, there are other balls." An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbour where his ball went. I would not intrude on him. The poet here says, it is of no use to say that there are other balls, as the boy is yearning or longing for that one that he has lost, because he has memories attached to it. He has emotional values attached to that. So it is no use just buying or giving him another ball. An ultimate grief fixes the boy. That means he's totally sad. Ultimate is of the highest, most extreme value. Fixes, he cannot move from that place. The boy is rigid, standing there, trembling. He's very sad. He's filled with grief, filled with sadness, staring down all his young days into the harbour where his ball went. And the poet says, I would not intrude on him. That is, the poet does not want to interfere or disturb or put himself in a place where he might be unwelcome. He does not want to violate the boy's privacy. He does not want to interfere or disturb the boy. A dime, another ball, is worthless. Now he senses first responsibility. In a world of possessions, people will take balls. Balls will be lost always, little boy. A dime is money, is 10 cents. The poet says another ball is worthless, or money is worthless to the little boy, because he does not want another ball. And now the boy realizes that it is his responsibility. He is responsible to take care of things that he loves. So we in life have to take responsibility for our possessions. We need to value what we feel is precious to us. We need to take responsibility for what we think is worthy of our love, of our care. So the boy here senses his first responsibility. It is his first loss. So he feels responsible for that loss. The poet says, in a world of possessions, that is, in a world where we own things, where we possess things, where we want things, people are going to snatch. People are going to take away things from you. And balls will be lost always. So the poet John Berryman says that we are going to lose a lot of things in life. Ball here is just symbolic. We will lose friends, we will lose people, we will lose whatever is close to us. So whatever we possess one day will be taken away from us. And no one buys a ball back. Money is external. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes the epistemology of loss, how to stand up, knowing what every man must one day know, and most know many days how to stand up. When John Berryman writes, money is external, he means money cannot buy inner peace, true happiness. Money cannot buy you health. Money cannot buy you friends. Money cannot give you that internal bliss, that sense of compassion, peace. Money is just external. Can money buy you a friend? In the end, John Berryman says that he is learning. The boy is learning well behind his desperate eyes. Desperate is hopeless, very sad, extremely grieved. The epistemology of loss, the knowledge of loss, and how to stand up, knowing what every man must one day know. We all need to learn how to stand up, how to accept our losses and move on in life, how to cope with our loss. In the end, we can say everything we own or cherish or possess is our responsibility and we need to take care of it. Nothing we own will be ours forever. More so, people will snatch, take away things from us. We will lose things one way or the other. Nothing can replace what we've lost. It is painful. But yet, we need to accept and we need to move on. We need to cope. This is life.
Remember, students, we lose a lot of things in life. We lose a lot of friends, people in life. But then we need to move on. We need to learn, we need to accept, and we need to stay strong and move on. I hope you understood John Berryman's poetry, The Born Poem. With that, bye.